What I love about suits is the way it makes me feel when I'm wearing it. If it doesn't make you feel like $1,000,000, it's not the right suit for you. My father's older suits that he doesn't fit into anymore. He calls it, it's a businessman's suit of armor. So you have to have a proper armor if you're going to go to war, in business. So you have to have a proper armor if you're going to go to war, in business.
My advice is buy the best suit you can buy, with whatever the money you earn. Even if you don't eat, buy the best suit.
Mama, can you tell Ollie to turn the beats down?
The putting on of gold jewelry or the clothing you wear. But let your adorning be the hidden person of the heart.
What are you doing to my guy here?
There's nothing. I'm just merely providing him with options. This yarmulke will protect you. David Ben Avram.
With the imperishable beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which in God's sight is very precious.
This on my head is it's a fruit tree, it's a willow. And this represents our Sukkot when we're not at our Sukkot. So we wear this on our heads. Like right now, if I were to leave, I would still be in Sukkot mode.
Fears, worries, and all the times you stumbled and fell, you still believed. It's always about the heart. Even at the lowest point, you still believed. It's on the inside, not what's on the outside. Only man looks at that, but God looks at this.
Is that your heart beats about 100,000 times per day, circulating about 8,000 liters of blood through your body.
This is seriously just one of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
All right, so as you can see with this car here on the screen, the car looks very luxurious, clean on the outside, correct? Okay, but when you look at the inside, this is what's going on the inside. Okay, now this is how the Lord see a lot of people spiritually. Woe unto you, you scribes and Pharisees, you hypocrites, for you make clean the outside of the cup and of the platter, but within you are full of extortion and excess. Thou blind Pharisee, clean first that which is within the cup and platter, that the outside may be clean also.
Oh no! Disgusting guck. Guaranteed it's lurking somewhere inside your home. Sure looks spotless until we get to the refrigerator.
So this is where condensation collects.
We went straight to the children's bathroom and cut open the bath toys.
That is disgusting.
Yikes. Mold.
I wish I was like him. I want to be like him. I want to be like him. I want to be like him.
The showman and those who make sure that they appear righteous unto men on the outside, but they have neglected the inner change. Man can very easily clean the outside, right? Very easily. But it takes the Spirit of God to clean the inside of that man. And the Lord say that most people in this world, they judge you off your outward appearance. This is why you have all these attires that people wear. Because depending on what attire you have on, people will judge you according to your attire. Okay? According to your attire. And this is what man knows. This is why they create these costumes. You know, the monks, you know, your cardinals, your pastors with these suits on and all of this. They know that when you look at the Pope, when you look at the suit, you're going to deem them as righteous when you see that suit. Even down to the women, how they dress in the churches and things of that nature. The deaconess, okay? You see all these attires? It ain't never dress up. People go into the wardrobe room and pick whatever wardrobe they want. That's it.
One of my favorite looks on this rack is this jumpsuit that Mill is going to wear tomorrow doing a photo shoot.
Man, when I was in the world, I was obsessed with the outward clothing, and I had to buy certain vehicles. And whenever I bought a vehicle, I said, I'm going to kill him in this vehicle right here. As soon as I stop at the light, they're going to see my rims and everything. Ooh, I'm going to kill him. When I went to go get clothes, I put on the clothes or the shoes, I walk and I say, man, I wonder how they're going to see me from this angle. I wonder how they're going to see. Everything was about how am I going to be perceived with these things? How is man going to perceive me with these things? But when you come over to the truth in Jesus Christ, is how does God perceive the unseen element of me? He was saying that when you walk up to a lot of these people who practicing a lot of this new age stuff, they'll try to place their practices on you. You know, be in conversations with you and have you to come into agreement, and they'll play some witchcraft and practices and stuff. And I say, hey, yeah, that might be true. But if you got the Spirit in you, get what? They can come up and try to do all they can. It ain't gonna work because the greater light will always eclipse the lesser light.
What's that, barbecue? Chinese stress balls.
Would you please stop doing that?
Sorry.
Checkerboard floor, okay? See, this is how they were decorating the tombs and the sepulchres of the righteous. This is what they were doing, y'all. He said, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites. You build the tombs of the prophets and you garnish the sepulchres of the righteous. Garnish. Garnish means to decorate. That means they was decorating the sepulchres of the same people that they killed. Okay? And what were they saying? They said, if we had been in the days of our fathers, we would not have killed these prophets. Okay. Your spirit says different. Your doctrine says different. Your denial of Christ says different. Your denial of Christ and the spirit that you carry shows you are the same killers.
Do you have any idea the impact of what you're doing?
Yes, I do.
Do you understand the impact of what you are doing?
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
I've been a model, actually, for 10 years. And I feel like there's an uncomfortable tension in the room right now because I should not have worn this dress. So, luckily, I brought an outfit change. All right. So, why did I do that? Image is powerful, but also, image is superficial.
We always talk about disguise as though it's an onion, whether you're building it or whether you're peeling it off. It's almost transparent layers. And when you get enough of them going, you disappear and this other person is in the room.
We have made prostheses on occasion. You could actually change cheekbones. You can add something here. You can add a forehead. You can do a nose. We could do what we call dental facades. We can change actually the shape of your face with the right dental facade. This piece is called a plumper because it increases the plumpness of your gums, and when it does that, it changes the profile.
What are you talking about, man?
The last thing is artificial palates. We take an impression of the top of your mouth. They can change your enunciation. They can cause a slight lisp. It's a little bit different with everybody who wears one, but if it's enough, it's very useful.
Don't call up and play with me. Next caller, me. I don't give a what you think. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts. I'm flowing straight from the survival scroll. Cut that off.
I started learning the Word of God. God told me after 3 years He was going to give me a church. I started pastoring. I founded and pastored my church. The first Sunday I was going to open up, the church caught on fire.
But I couldn't scream. I wanted to scream, Bishop, drop your, go down. But I couldn't. I was just too rapidly.
Few church announcements. Thank you, baby. Give it up for the first mistress of the church. Give it up for her.
Thou shalt reap what you sow. I done sowed a lot, so it's time for me to do some reaping.
For such men are false apostles, deceitful workers, masquerading as Christ's apostles. And wow, do we ever have a lot of people today who masquerade as Christ's apostles. And no wonder, for even Satan masquerades as an angel of light. It is no great thing, therefore, if his servants, if Satan's servants, also masquerade as servants of righteousness, whose end will be according to their works. God always has the upper hand. He always is on the throne. He is always making and executing judgments, okay? So Satan cannot go anywhere or do anything without God's permission. And for the most part, the reason why Satan has control over people's lives is because they disobey God. Because of the lack of salt. We have traded our salt for sugar. We have traded the light for darkness. Satan operates by darkness. Satan's realm is darkness. God's realm is light. God's realm is light and knowledge. Satan's realm is darkness and ignorance.
So I'm going to guess that almost 100% of you focus solely on your appearance, on your exterior. You know, our society has created these unattainable ideals of how we should look like. Away from those ideals, we start to become uncomfortable with ourselves in our own skin. And the more that we think that we should follow those ideals, the less we start to know who we really are. We start to lose ourselves.
JP.
You're hoarding. You're playing each piece like losing it hurts. This ain't checkers. You want my king. You got to come get my king. All these other pieces are just a means to do it. Put them in the park fishing for dollars and they break.
I just need somebody I could talk to. Getting blank stares when I walk through. People say they care about a lot of things. I don't think they really care about you. People crossed up and they switched sides. When everything was good, it was all cool. It was all for the shekels of silver. All of this is looking familiar. Yeah. I just need somebody I could talk to. Getting blank stares when I walk through. People say they care about a lot of things. I don't think they really care about you. People crossed up and they switched sides. When everything was good, it was all cool. It was all for the shekels of silver. All of this is looking familiar. Yeah, you smiling in my face right now, but I might be the first one you strike down. I kinda know the heart of man by now. When I say I know the drill, it ain't shy down. Will you pipe the right sound for me? Will you lay your life down for me? Can't you see that right now I'm weak? Will you sit and watch me bleed to death? It seems like sometimes you don't even care. I turn to the Lord cause he numbered my hair. He a strong tie when I'm running right there. Words down accuser, ain't no one left. He got in all my steps and he controlling my breath. Let's do away with pride that we hold in ourselves, so we can learn to die for the ones that we help, so we can learn to die for somebody else. Giving people all of my energy from the inner me. I'm killing off the sinning and tendencies from the enemy, cause I can't let it hinder me, neither will let them enter me. And Christ is my identity, can't forsake the assembly. And I'm rapping like it's 10 to me. Pray that you are a friend of me. To the throne I'm surrendering, always walking with sympathy. Walking right where the temple be. Demons softer than Tempur-Pedic. Wedding full of children, he gonna fill up the empty seats. I just need somebody I could talk to. Getting blank stares when I walk through. People say they care about a lot of things. I don't think they really care about you. People crossed up and they switched sides. When everything was good, it was all cool. It was all for the shekels of silver. All of this is looking familiar. Yeah. I just need somebody I could talk to. Getting blank stares when I walk through. People say they care about a lot of things. I don't think they really care about you. People crossed up and they switched sides. When everything was good, it was all cool. It was all for the shekels of silver. All of this is looking familiar. It like it hurt you just to say you love me. Guess that's why I feel nothing when you come and hug me. When I'm getting in the word, please don't come disturb me. I'm in need of Christ's love and I want that surgery. Be a friend to the end and I'll be likewise. We are children of the day, not the nighttime. And if you stressing in your head, take on Christ's mind. Cast your burdens on the Lord, he your lifeline. Okay then. Gots to love everybody regardless. Just know there's many souls in the harvest. Gots to listen to the voice of the Father. That's the reason that they fell in the garden. Will you give your heart for the heartless? Will you give a word to the harlots? Will you patch the wounds of the fallen? Giving blank stares when I'm walking. I just need somebody I could talk to. Getting blank stares when I walk through. People say they care about a lot of things. I don't think they really care about you. People crossed up and they switched sides. When everything was good, it was all cool. It was all for the shekels of silver. All of this is looking familiar.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?